Hey gang, so here's the dealio. We got some action. The Thomas wildfire is around Santa Paula and Ventura, which is just south of Ojai. Ojai is just south of Wheeler Gorge Campground, which is where my rig is parked, Bessie. So anyway, this started 6 o'clock last night is when the Something Creek fire started. And it's blown up into Thomas wildfire. I don't know where they got Thomas from, but anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, so about 10:30 last night, I'm in a campground in Santa Barbara, which is about 60 miles northwest of Ojai, and our power goes out. So I have no idea this fire's going on. At midnight, the gas alarm thing in the trailer I'm staying in, the company trailer, goes off. Really loud squeal. I don't know what to do about it. I can't figure out what it is, where it's coming from, whatever. So I wake up my camp host and we try to figure it out. So that's going off for a long time. So it finally goes off and I lay back down, and when I wake up this morning, power's still off. But then shortly after, it comes back on. So I get on Facebook and I see wildfires and all that information. Text back and forth with the boss lady, and so as of an hour ago, the wildfire is about 9 to 10 miles south of Wheeler Gorge Campground. So I am waiting for Bob to get here because his pickup truck is here, and he's got a fifth wheel right next to Bessie at Wheeler Gorge. So we really need to take his truck over there so he can hook up his fifth wheel and I can get in Bessie and we can drive out of there. So while I'm telling the boss this is what I'm going to do, and I've already got Bob on his way, and so we decide to get two of the other camp hosts that are not far from Wheeler Gorge. One's at Mount Pinos and one's at Reyes Creek. They're going to hook up and meet Bob and I along the road, and we're going to get as much company equipment out of Wheeler Gorge as we can before this fire hits. And it's likely to reach Wheeler Gorge. It hasn't yet, but it's like, I'm not panicking. I'm nervous, but I'm not panicking yet. A little bit nervous, but I will show y'all some stuff along the way. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Love you all. Ciao, babies. Holy shit. So I'm on 33. I'm about 20 miles north of Wheeler Gorge, and we get around this bend and see this. This is a little bit scary. There's a lot of cars coming out. Oh my God. And some of those clouds, you can see the red for the flames. Holy crap. This is a little bit nerve-wracking. Look at that. Wow. So Bessie's in there, and I'm going to go as far as I can. The guys went ahead of me, and I haven't seen them come out, and this is the only way out. So I'm going to keep going. And, you know, I don't want to lose Bessie, but if I do, I do. I got most of my stuff out already. But still, you know, it's still a home. I'm still not thrilled about losing it, but it could always be worse. I'm not panicking, but I'm nervous. I'm frustrated that I didn't get an earlier start. You know, if they'd gone with my suggestion to begin with at 6 o'clock this morning, we'd have probably already been there and out. But, you know, they didn't listen to me this time. But that's okay. I could have gone on ahead by myself anyway, I guess. But anyway, that's a whole nother issue. So, oh man, that is just crazy. I'm on Highway 33, headed towards Ojai. Jeez, that's something else, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna let you go and drive. Hey, so here's what happened and I don't think I've done a video since I was heading to Wheeler Gorge for the fire evacuation thing, campground evacuation. Anyway, so I got to Wheeler Gorge yesterday about between 2 and 3. So I was a little annoyed at getting such a late start, but it turned out to be okay. We got everything loaded. We got all the company equipment out, all that good stuff. I went to start up Bessie and she wouldn't start. No click, no nothing. Tried to jump it, tried to put the cables on, you know, with another vehicle and let it sit for a little while and then start it, nothing. No clicks, no nothing. Turned the key, lights all came on, but nothing. So if you'll remember back in June, when I went from Big Sur to here, Wheeler Gorge, Ojai, California, I had to replace the starter. So the guy, and then when I went to the propane place to fill up my propane, the guy had told me that something was going bad between the starter and the ignition. So I made it all the way here. Didn't do anything with it. Put it off, because I wasn't going anywhere, so I didn't mess with it. I don't usually put things off like that, but I did this time. So anyway, I'm gonna sneeze, I think. So anyway, long story short, all yesterday afternoon till it got dark, and then all day today till just now, which is 4 o'clock, I took out all 3 batteries, bought a new battery, put one new battery in, took off the solenoid and put a new solenoid in, and bam, it started right up. I am so excited. So anyway, I am on 33 right now, and no hands on the cell phone, they're on the steering wheel. And the light just turned green, so I'm going. We're at construction where there's a light. So anyway, so I am going, because of the fires, we can't go over 150, so I have to go the long way around to get to Paradise Campground, where I'm been living now in the company trailer, close to Santa Barbara. So I am going down Highway 33 from Ojai to Ventura, getting on 101 and then going back up to Santa Barbara. So it's a long way around, but it's shorter than yesterday's long way around, getting here, going up to Santa Maria and across 166 and down 33. So this is shorter than that, and this route is better on this big rig. So the last few months, I've been kind of fed up with Bessie. Too big to drive, makes me nervous to drive. But I tell you right now, there are absolutely no nerves. I do have to go slow because it's big, and those airbags in the front that keeps it from wobbling so much, those are dry rotted. So it is kind of wobbly, so I have to make sure everything's on the ground in the rig, or on the bed, on the ground, whatever, so it doesn't fly around. But I'll tell you, I don't know, right now I'm liking it. I'm moving back in it. So I did get most of my stuff out. So if I had to leave this, you know, if this didn't fix today and I was going to have to leave it, I was just going to have to leave it. And if it burned up in the wildfire, it burned up in the wildfire. Nothing I can do. I've got insurance, I got liability on it, and I've got AAA, but I don't have the kind of insurance that would replace it. So I'm thinking maybe that I'm going to get renter's insurance, because that'll give me at least some cash if something were to happen to my home like this. And granted, right now I have other options because I can sleep in the company trailer, and I did just buy a big black Betty. I can sleep in there. But anyway, I don't know. I know there are people that I can pay to drive this from A to B, or drive like Betty A to B. I know I can't drive both of them at once. Or, I don't know. But right now, I can't go anywhere because I have to pay off like Betty. And so it's going to be a few months before I can go anywhere. So I've got time. Anyway, so that's the update, the RVing update. I know I haven't given y'all much as far as just the rig, you know, living in the rig and stuff lately. But there's Not too much to it. So anyway, this is what it is. I'm heading to Santa Barbara. And that's it. I should be there in probably a couple hours. It'll be dark. Anyway, I'm going to go now and watch the road and quit yakking at you guys. So, ciao babies.